Dear students, today I am going to discuss the market equilibrium. Market equilibrium may come in the exam with different names. For example, price determination, price mechanism, market equilibrium, intersection of demand and supply. Definition: price is being determined at a point where demand by consumer gets equal to the supply. Or we may also describe it in this way: it is the point where quantity demand is equal to quantity supply. It means whenever producer wants to sell particular quantity of goods and whenever consumer wants to purchase particular quantity of goods, when the supply and demand, supply by the producers and demand by the consumers gets equal, this is called market equilibrium. We may also explain this with the help of particular schedule. The schedule is here. Here price increases 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and as per law of supply, when price increases, quantity supply also increases 2000, 4000, 6000, 8000, 10,000. As per law of demand, when price increases, the consumer decreases the demand 10,000 units, 8,000 units, 6,000 units, 4,000 units, and 2,000 units. As per market equilibrium is the point where quantity demand is equal to quantity supply. So we can see here supply is 6,000, here demand is 6,000. It is the point or it is the level where producer supply and consumers demand is equal. That's why this whole horizontal act line is called market equilibrium, where price is 30. This is called equilibrium price and this is called equilibrium quantity. This is equilibrium. Here again, if we discuss something, the price, the price uh, above 30, when price is 10, when price is 20, there is shortage. Shortage means producers wants to sell 2000 units, but consumer has come to purchase 10,000 units. There is a shortage of 8,000 units. Again, when price is 20, there is also shortage. Producer wants to sell 4,000 units. Consumer wants to buy 8,000 units. There is shortage of 4,000 units. And again, when there is shortage, when there is shortage, producer increases the price. When there is shortage, producer increases the price. Effect on price is that producer increase the price when there is shortage, producer increase the price when there is shortage. It means the demand of goods is more than supply. The demand of goods is more than supply. But when we discuss the price after 30, for example 40 or 50, 40 and 50, here it is, you can see the supply of 8,000 units, but the consumer has come to buy only 4,000 units. It means there is oversupply of goods. This is called surplus. Here supply is 10,000 units, consumer has come to buy only 2,000 units. There is oversupply of 8,000 units. This is called surplus. Of course, when there is surplus, the units consumer has not come to buy, producer wants to sell additional or extra or surplus units. For that reason, consumer producer has to decrease the price. When price decreases from 50 to 40 or 40 to 30, ultimately consumer equilibrium, market equilibrium has again come at a point where price is 30, producer supply and consumers demand is 6,000. So this is called market equilibrium. Here we also discuss the whole mechanism with the help of diagram. In this diagram we can see there is horizontal axis vertical axis. On horizontal axis, we denote quantity for X, and vertical axis, we denote price for X. On horizontal axis, there is demand and supply both 2000, 4000, 6000, 8000, 10,000. And on vertical axis, there is price 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now we draw the demand curve. This point, when price is 50, quantity demand is 4000. When price is 40, quantity demand 6000. When price is 30, quantity demand is 8000. When price is 20, quantity demand is 8,000. When price is 10, quantity demand is 10,000. It means as per law of demand, when price decreases, quantity demand increases. By joining these all points, we get the demand curve with red color, and we denote this quantity demand for X. Now we draw the supply curve. When price is 50, quantity supply is 10,000. When price is 40, the quantity supply is 8,000. When price is 30, quantity supply is 6,000. When price is 20, quantity supply is 4,000. When price is 10, quantity supply is 2,000. As per law of supply, when there is a direct or positive relation between price and quantity supply. By joining these all points, we get the red supply curve, and we denote this quantity supply for X. Here you can see it is the center point where quantity demand and quantity supply is equal, and this is called equilibrium price 30, and this is called equilibrium quantity 6000. Here it is we denote with E. E is representing the market equilibrium. If we discuss the price above 30, if we discuss the price above 30, for example, when the price is 40, here it is you can see there is a gap. What is this gap? This gap is called surplus. Why is this gap called surplus? Here we discuss. This gap is showing it is the point where it is the point this is called demand. Consumer has come to demand 4,000 units, but in the market there is a supply of 8,000 units. 4,000 units, 8,000 units, and this gap is showing the surplus of 4,000 units. When there is surplus of 4,000 units in the market, producer has to sell these 4,000 units, that is called surplus. For that reason, for that reason, producer will decrease the price from 40 to 30. This yellow arrow is showing the producer will decrease the price. When price decreases, when price decreases as per law of supply, supply also decreases. You can see the supply is decreasing here. If supply decreases from this point to this point, it is showing the supply decreases from 8,000 units to 6,000 units. It means the surplus units has decreases from 8,000 to 6,000. And as per law of demand, when price decreases, there are some consumers who can afford the goods and they increase the demand. Due to decrease in price, consumer has come to increase demand. You can see the demand increasing. It means the surplus of 8,000 units cap has reduced down and it has come to again equilibrium point. If we discuss the price when it is 10, when the price of good is 10, there is a gap. You can see this gap is called shortage. What does it mean? This is the shortage of goods which are not available in the market. For example, it is the supply. The producer has supplied the goods of 10,000 units, but the demand of consumer here is 10,000 units. There is gap between these two points consists of 8,000 units. It means 8,000 units is shortage in the market. So as to remove, overcome this shortage, producer will increase the price because producer must have realized must have realized the demand of the good is much more than supply. The producer would enjoy this situation and the producer would increase the price from 10 to 30. When price increases, as per law of demand, demand decreases because there will be many consumers who cannot afford the goods at price 30. That's why they will start decreasing their demand. You can see the demand is decreasing here and demand will move from this point to this point. It means quantity demand decreases from 10,000 units to 6,000 units. And again, as per law of supply, when price increases, producer will increase the supply too. Now you can see the arrow movements, supply is increasing. And again it will reach the point of equilibrium. And here it is, the producer would increase the supply from 2000 units to 6000 units. Again, the shortage of 8000 units will be removed by this activity and equilibrium point again meets with each other. Thank you.